Good morning, has-beens. Day 18, I think. I'll have to correct it in the description. I believe it's day 18. Sunday. Long run day. And just a reminder from yesterday, decided I was going to do something a little bit hilly. Shot from the hip. And I pretty much hit the nail right on the head, which is very surprising to me. Good surprising. What I ended up deciding to do was I did a mile, just warm up, 8-minute pace. I kept it at a continuous pace the whole run, so I ended up doing 7 miles at 8-minute pace. So it ends up looking like a regular old easy day. Obviously a little bit longer than my easy days have been, but nothing particularly special. So what I did is, starting at a mile, I would kick the incline up to 5% grade, and I would run for a quarter mile, so 2 minutes. And then I would drop it back down again to 0, flatten it out, and I would run for a half mile, so 4 minutes. So it ended up basically being 8 by 3/4 mile segments, which was 2 minutes of on and 4 minutes of off. But, after you get through the first, let's say halfway, let's say 4, that off section doesn't feel quite so much like an off section. It feels much more like a continuous run with pickups in it. And it actually becomes pretty difficult. I can say that by the end there, I was definitely feeling it. So that's actually a really easy workout to extend out, right? Because you just throw another mile on at the beginning or throw another mile on at the end. I literally just ended with a half-mile recovery segment. I literally just ended the run at that because it came out to 7 miles on the nose. So heart rate got up there by the end. I mean, even after the half mile down or easy, I still took my heart rate at around 170 at the end, which is, pretty close to tempo. Pretty close to a tempo rate there. So pretty good, pretty hard, felt good. The function of these long runs is to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So lots of times it's just about getting time at that effort and getting your body acclimated to the types of discomfort that you feel, so that in 1, 3, 6, 9, 12 months from now, that same level of discomfort doesn't even really register, because you've become so calloused to it from the constant pounding. Legs held up okay. As soon as I stopped the treadmill, my calves lit right up. So, and I could feel my quads working pretty hard during the last half of the on segments. So I'm sure I've like I mentioned a couple of days ago, I've done a pretty good job of avoiding the soreness so far, but I do not think I'm going to get so lucky this time. I think soreness is definitely going to be a part of my life, so over the next 48 hours. So this is the end of an up week. If memory serves, I was at about 34 miles for the week, which is great. Great start. Continued the streak of running every day, despite some very significant challenges that I talked about yesterday, which is a good sign. The fact that my routine can withstand that type of an impact without completely falling apart is extremely encouraging. And just in general, I'm feeling tired, but I'm feeling good. So I'm ready for a down week, a recovery week. And very briefly, because I already mentioned it before, I'm just going to cut a mile off of my easy days. So instead of being 4, I'm going to do 3 now. I'm going to pull the speed limit. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm not going to be breaking any land speed records tomorrow, or the next day even. And I'm going to keep my Wednesday, which is my workout day, the same as last week. So it's going to be a 2-mile warm-up, a 3-mile at tempo or up tempo, something at or under 7-minute pace, and then a 2-mile cool down. And then I'm going to, again, stay with the 3 miles, and then on Sunday I'm going to do something very similar to this type of long run, which is hopefully going to catapult me right into the next week, and I can pick up right where I left off. So, shoes, I've picked the shoes that I'm going to purchase, so that's good. They're not going to break my bank. I found a decent sale. When those shoes arrive, I will probably cut a different video, and I'm going to talk about them, talk about why I chose them and why I like them. And then let me know if you guys are interested. I've been running in the Nike Structure 22s. If anybody is interested, I can do a short video and a review on them because I think I've got about 450 or 500 miles on them. So if anybody's interested, I'll do a shoe review on the Structures. So that's about it. What are we? Approaching 2/3 of the way through the month now. So really, you know, I don't want to get too far ahead of my skis, but in the next few days, I need to start thinking about what I want my goal for February to be. Just that other extra inch forward, right? So, yeah, gonna need to start thinking about that. So, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope your running is going very well. I hope everybody has a very happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Houston Half Marathon is today, so I will definitely be tuning in and checking that out. Anybody that's running the Houston, good luck. And if you're not running Houston, you should be watching Houston because it's an exceptional race and the competition is going to be very good. And yeah, we will see you all tomorrow.